I enjoy playing scrum half, and there's still that scrum half line that runs through me. But I'd say out and out fullback now, just because I took the time and I moved away from Sale to play scrum half. I tried to play scrum half at Sale. I went to Northampton playing scrum half. I couldn't nail down the shirt out and out. I wasn't the first name on the team sheet at scrum half. Whereas when I played fullback, it seemed to come a lot more natural to me. I sort of had the games of my life, so to speak, in that short time. And I didn't really know much about the position, so there's a lot of growing to do and a lot of things I could learn and a lot of skills that I could sharpen to make me even better fullback. So I sort of just had to resign to the fact that the position suited me a lot better, and I was playing my better rugby there. And it would have been stupid just to neglect that and keep turning back to scrum half. So for me, I just had to swallow a bit of pride and just say, you know what, fullback's for me, and then just focus on getting the skills in hand to make me one of the best.
Didn't you say to Philippe Saint-André when he said, would you rather get 50 caps at fullback or some at scrum half, would you be satisfied? And you said no when you were about to leave Sale.
The thing with Sale was that obviously Philippe was right in the end overall, but the thing was, the decision was mine to make, not his, and that was what was massive for me. And by going to Northampton, Jim and Westy gave me that chance, gave me that decision. I get to play scrum half. They gave me the chances I wanted, where Philippe was just saying, you're not a scrum half, you're a fullback. And the big thing for me is that it was the decision that I needed to make myself, and I wouldn't have been happy retiring in how many years with how many caps, looking back at my career thinking, oh, did I make the right decision? But at least now I can look back and think I gave it a go. I gave it another year. I gave it my full attention and came up short, so I moved positions, and luckily that's worked out for me.
Yeah. Everyone has obviously their mental battles. It seems like that was a really big issue for you, wasn't it? Mentally, how did you sort of get over that whole thing, and now you are obviously happy playing at 15?
Well, I've always been happy just to be playing the game. One of the reasons why I started playing fullback at Northampton is because Jim said to me, listen, you're playing well at scrum half, but so's Lee Dixon, the other guy who's there playing 9. We're going to rotate you 4 games on, 4 games off. For me as a player, that wasn't good enough. And he said to me in the 4 games off, do you want to sit on the bench covering 9, or do you want to start 15 and cover 9? It's probably a clever ploy by Jim, but he knew the answer straight away. As soon as he asked me the question, I'd much prefer to start the game than to sit on the sidelines and watch. So that's just part of being a rugby player. I don't think that any rugby player would want to sit on the sidelines if he had the chance to start, whether he's an out-and-out 10 or he's offered to play in the front row. It's just a competitive edge that's sewn into us all. So for me, I just wanted to play.